I mean, the Brewers did showed up. The Brewers actually finally showed up, and like they win the one game that the Mets needed them to win, which they did. And what did the Mets do? They just collapse. It's like an epic collapse. It's like not the epic most epic collapse, but it is the another epic collapse. Ranking it maybe the second most epic collapse actually, because like the first one was in '07. Let's be honest, the '07 collapse was much bigger, much more talented team than this. Because I could have better pitchers back then. Um, I mean, Mendoza's gone. Mendoza's gone. You know he's going to be fired. I mean, I don't think they're going to let him go, but Mendoza's going to be gone. I mean, all these games for the month of September and August, all these slides, a lot of these mental errors or small errors were adding up, like these stupid mental errors. And Mendoza was not. I don't know. Mendoza could have done something. I know he was trying to leave it up um, to his veterans, because like they're veterans, they've been here for so long, they could take care of it. Reality is they weren't, and I, most epic collapse, second most highest payroll in the league, and they still don't make the playoffs. They're supposed to make the playoffs at least. They don't even make the playoffs. I mean, even when the Phillies had the second most or third most, they were still able to make the playoffs. The fact that the Mets can't, I mean, Stearns. I mean, yeah, you could say like, oh well, they had all the injuries like Canning and like McGill and all them, are injured, and like Manea coming back from a torn oblique, Senga getting injured. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I mean, honestly, each of these games, specifically for this past week and a half to 2 weeks, the Nats they should have swept the Nats. The Marlins they should have swept the Marlins, or at least won 2 out of 3 against the Marlins, and they didn't. And the fact is like the Brewer, they this is the Mets. They set themselves up for this. The Mets had the shot. The Brewers actually beat the Reds today, and the Mets. It was in their fate. Fate was in their own hands, and they just didn't capitalize on it. This is like the biggest. I mean, honestly, I hate to say this, but like I might as well use ChatGPT as my GM. Might as well use ChatGPT or Gemini as my GM because like or not as GM, but as my manager. We should just use ChatGPT as our freaking manager because Mendoza, like, I mean, I don't want to take anything away from him, but at the same time, I mean, like, all these mental mistakes were adding up, and they kept adding up each and every game, and like, nothing was being done to rectify it. I, I mean, sad to say, but like, what a disappointing season! What a disappointing season this is. I don't want to say heartbreak. It's not a heartbreak. This is more disappointed than heartbreak. I mean, is this cyclical? Is this being cyclical then? Where like like the Mets made the NLCS in '06, '07, epic collapse, '08, another collapse. Are we expecting this again as well too? Like 2024 NLCS, 25 epic collapse. Are we expecting 2026 to be another collapse as well too? I mean, I don't know. Honestly, the Mets they didn't have those pitchers. That's the problem. Everyone thought like Manea, Senga, Canning, Holmes. These were like rejects. These were reject pitchers. Senga, okay, but he's not a number one pitcher. He's not your number one pitcher. Senga is like maybe a back of the rotation pitcher. Peterson, I don't know what happened to him, but like he's another back of the rotation pitcher. Pitcher, honestly, I mean, like we should have gotten burnt. Yeah, you could have said Corbin Burns, like he got injured. Yeah, he got injured with the Diamondbacks. But if he was with the Mets, who knows? It might be a different story. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, honestly, the Mets should have made some effort to try to get Skeens. I know the Pirates were not going to trade him, but I mean, honestly, they could have traded. The fact that we traded Gilbert and what's his face for Rogers, I mean, like probably could have used that to get Skeens because like the Pirates are not going to keep Skeens next year or the year after. I mean, sorry. Um, I don't know. What a disappointing season. What a disappointing season. I mean, I was watching the Giants game, the New York Giants game. I'm like, hey, I was happy. I mean, Neighbors is out for the rest of the year with a torn ACL, but I was like, all right. I mean, at least the Giants won, so like that shows Dart is going to. I have hope for our future now with Neighbor with Dart as a quarterback, but I don't know what happens. Does Alonso stay with the Mets? I honestly don't know. Honestly, don't know. I mean, everyone's gonna say, "Oh, Soto coming in disrupted the team flow." Yes, but the dude is 40-30. I mean, like honestly, the dude produced. He produced. What can you say? If the dude produces, I mean, I don't know how he disrupts the flow consistently like that nature. Alonso 40 home runs as well too. Honestly, 40 home runs. Lindor 31 home runs. I mean, honestly, like you got two 40s and a 31 home run hitter. I mean, I don't know. Vientos streaky as hell. Batty. I mean, he's streaky as hell too. Mauricio streaky as hell. Vientos is a horrible defensive player, of course, as well too. I mean, McNeil, he's not back to his own form again. Like honestly, they should have traded him. Marte, he's like, I don't want to say he's the catalyst, but he's the one that was only keeping the Mets' hopes at least at this point. He was like the jovial guy. He was like your pep cheerleader type of person. I mean Taylor, yeah, being injured, yeah, but at the same time, who knows? Mullins, that was a good pickup. I would say Mullins was a good pickup. Could have used him. Rogers, turns out he was a good pickup. Halsey, I mean, we didn't give much, but yeah, that's kind of sucked. Soto, I mean, he was doing decent here and there, coming in from the Orioles, but I don't know. This this is such a huge disappointment, huge disappointment. Um, I'm not sure what to say at this point. I'm just something starts, and most likely Cohen's going to look over for the offseason and figure out what to do. The question is, do they resign Alonso? I mean, if Alonso leaves, then of course they're going to keep Vientos at that point. But honestly, maybe the Mets should trade Vientos because he sucks as a defensive player. They should trade McNeil as well too, because get some good prospects in return. We traded Gilbert. I mean, only time will tell with Gilbert. But I'm hoping we're not going to have another PCA type of situation. I don't know. The other factors is like I'm hoping and I'm praying that like Stearns basically drafts some really damn good pitchers. I mean, McLean is good, but it's only time will tell next year. Similar with Sprout, Tong. I had to say this, but maybe he's a closer. Maybe he's your closer because Tong, the way he's pitching after the first inning, after one inning, he kind of like disregards things. I mean, maybe he becomes your closer. I think he become another. From what I'm saying, Tong could become another Mariano Rivera. It looks like he could become another Mariano Rivera. I think he just needs that knowing full well that what his role should be. Sprout, I think he will become good. I think he's going to become another DeGrom, honestly. Sprout's going to be another DeGrom. McLean, probably another Harvey, but better and less of a prima donna. But, yeah, we need some more pitchers. We need some serious, more damn good pitchers at this point. Because we have the offense. I mean, I want to say we have the offense, but in reality is the offense is never gels or meshes. Alvarez, I'm hoping this late surge helps him out next year and translates into next year. Batty, I'm hoping it does really well. Mauricio, I have no idea what happens on Mauricio. Acuna, I hate to say this, but like trade him to the Braves. Trade him to the Braves. Let him go with his brother. Get some pitchers in return, basically. Nimmo, not much you can do. Mullins is gonna have to stay in center. You're gonna have to trade Taylor at this point. Soto, of course, is going to be with right. First base, if Alonso stays, then trade Vientos. If Alonso leaves, maybe you should still trade Vientos for, because I don't know. Bench might be able to do something. But this is like the worst. I mean, I don't want to say the biggest disappointment, but it's another epic collapse like '07, basically. Like the biggest collapse in '07. I don't know. Maybe the Mets get rid of. If they get rid of Mendoza, maybe they bring in Beltran. I'm thinking maybe Beltran makes sense. I'm hoping Beltran makes sense. I don't know. I'm hoping so because if Beltran, I think Beltran has the baseball knowledge, and also I don't think he would let all these little small mistakes and mental errors fly by or let him slide. I think he would just like really penalize the players for doing all this stuff. I don't know. This was an epic collapse of epic proportions. I mean, you had the best record in June. and like, yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm like, I mean, it's what can I say? It's typical, typical Mets, typical Mets. Honestly, I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. I mean, you're welcome to leave a comment in the comment section. I'm sorry if you're putting in comments right now. I can't see it because like the thing is not showing comments right now. Unfortunately, I don't know why. But with that, I'll just leave it at that. Unfiltered, unedited, of course, always unrehearsed. Until next time. And if you see this video and it becomes permanent, you're welcome to leave a comment in the comment section. Once it becomes permanent, I will respond to it. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, please hit the like button. I mean, this is just me ranting. I don't know what to say. As a Mets fan, I'm really disappointed. It's, I don't know. I was up to my, I was like, I was literally ready to get tickets to the Mets game when they play against the Dodgers. I was literally ready to go to the to the Dodger Stadium basically to see the Mets play. But with that, I'll leave it at that. Unfiltered, unedited, of course, always unrehearsed.